Hey, what's up with it, y'all? Welcome to my podcast, Cold Narratives. I'm your host, Iceberg Green. About to let y'all hear some of these cold narratives. Check it out. Hey, what's up with it, y'all? Iceberg Green in the building. I hope everybody ready for the holidays and good spirits. Good to see y'all again. Yeah, it's been a minute. The election passed. We got a new president. And everybody kind of salty how it turned out. I'm sure everybody's seeing it on social media, the divide. But, right now, the DNC is kind of shook up. They in shambles because of how it went and all the money that got spent on the campaign and how it wasn't genuinely spent, to pretty much pander to the people. They did it on some entertainment shit. And I think for the Democratic Party, they've always taken this campaign and how they run like it was some type of a show. But yeah, you see the show's over. But this is the end result of how it works with campaign and donors and money. This is what happens when it doesn't work out right. But check this out.
The Democratic National Committee struggling to regroup in the wake of overwhelming election losses. The party laying off long-term permanent staffers now with just 1 day's notice and no severance pay. A statement from the DNC staff union called the move a result of callous and short-sighted mismanagement by senior leadership, noting that the party would not acknowledge the extent of the layoffs or plans for future cuts. The scathing reaction from the staff union comes as Democrats search for a new leader. DNC Chair Jamie Harrison is not expected to seek a second term for the party's top spot. Joining us now is DNC National Finance Committee member.
Okay, y'all. So she's gonna go in, and this is the DNC headed. She up there. She in rank, but she's about to go in on how she feels about how that money was spent. But check this out.
Lindy Lee. Lindy, welcome back, and thanks so much for being here. I'm guessing that these layoffs, no severance pay, no warning really is not a surprise to you based on conversations you and I have had.
Arnie, thank you so much for having me. I'm not entirely surprised, but that doesn't mean that I'm not hurt on behalf of many of whom are my friends who expected and who were promised that they would be paid through the end of the year. And senior staff, a lot of senior staff were summarily fired or told that they wouldn't be receiving any pay last week. And now we see basically massive layoffs. So people who were told that their jobs would be permanent, regardless of the outcome of the campaign. They were fully expecting to, build their lives in DC and to grow their families. There are some who are expecting young kids or some who are single parents. So this is a very heartbreaking situation. I even got a message from someone saying they reached out to me because they knew that I was speaking out about this. They said that they can't even afford Thanksgiving now. Yeah. I never gotten a message like that before. So this is just startling and kind of undermines the principles and values that our party says that it espouses.
See how that works? And where is she? She's like, where's Waldo or something? She's gone. And people explaining for her. Look at this. Because she know the motive was bad, man. You see how it turned out. And this is how when a campaign gets ran on maybe colorism, feminism, social, whatever the case may be, censorship, and it's not used properly, and especially the funds, because they paid Oprah all the way to Roly Poly on Black Star Network, Harpo Productions, all that. And that was just to name a few. A lot of people got money to get on stage and treat politics and our lives and the stuff we're going through like it was entertainment. And I wasn't feeling that. I took a break from the podcast because I had to really gather my thoughts in the direction this world is headed. I don't believe the Republicans have the answer for Black Americans. I definitely don't believe they have the answer, but we have to continue to fight for reparations. We have to. Now that he's in office, I'm going to look at it this way. Kamala, she lost. And we already know what she wasn't going to do for Black people. Now that this guy's in office, Trump, we can press him for reparations, and we can honestly say, hey, what you going to do for Black America? Because we knew what she said she wasn't going to do. So, hey, Mr. Trump, what are you going to do for Black Americans now that you're in office? See, so we get to press him now. So calm down, everybody. Calm down. This is serious, y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this off, and I'm just gonna finish this off, and then I'll be back.
With no warning. So Lindy, what is going on right now within the DNC behind the scenes?
Well, there's already a party struggle. And I think somebody said it was going to be white boy winter instead of hot girl summer. And I think in a lot of ways that's true. You see a lot of men vying for the top spot. Jamie Harrison, as you mentioned, is not going to be running again. But there are people like Ken Martin and Martin O'Malley, and other names like Rahm Emanuel, who are going to throw their hat in the ring. And they're going to do everything they can to turn the ship around. And the campaign says it's not in debt. But if you read the statement they put out, it's very precise. They said they weren't in debt on election day. They said nothing about being in debt subsequent to election day. So there are several months between election day and December when they need to file the report. So right now, the campaign is in dire straits, and that might impact the DNC. They had a fundraising agreement that allowed them to surpass the $3,300 contribution limit. It ultimately became $929,300. I don't mean to bog down everyone, but it was to everyone's advantage for them to work together to be one entity. But they are very much tied at the hip. So, yeah, it's just a very dire financial situation.
So where did all the money go, right?
Okay, I'm going to stop it there real quick. So this is where it gets interesting. And this is a woman that's part of the DNC. She's up there in rank. And for her to come out and do this, because everybody throwing each other under the bus. And for her to come out, I don't know what role this woman had to play in this, but she's upset. And the people she deal with are upset too. But let me finish, for real.
Like $1 billion. And I know you're in touch with donors, Lindy. What's their reaction right now?
Furious. Since we spoke, we got kind of a mea culpa from the campaign, but they didn't really disclose any concrete steps as to what exactly happened to the money and how they're going to do better. We're still looking for answers in terms of why our money was spent on private jets, ice cream, billionaire Oprah. It turns out the amount spent on Oprah's production company was $2.5 million. And I don't buy the argument that, Oprah didn't receive personal payment. You know what? She could have done what my family did, which is to make an in-kind contribution. My family owns real estate. We donated buildings in a church to the campaign. We took a nominal $1 because we made an in-kind contribution. We did not take rent from the campaign. She could have done the same thing. So I don't really buy it. As someone, a veteran in this space, I know what I'm doing, and I know when someone's trying to take a cop out, with all due respect.
Well, that's interesting. Thank you for watching. Go to News.
Okay, so let me get here with y'all. So, excuse me. So, with that being said, this is Cold Narratives. And y'all see what's going on now. I'm sure a lot of y'all see what's going on, and y'all have a different opinion on the Democratic Party. And I do too. So, protect your vote. Make sure that y'all don't let this divide us, because it's starting to look like it can. Black man, black woman, we still have a goal, and that's to build generational wealth. We still got a goal. No matter who's in office, we still have a goal. Black Americans. Generational wealth, and take care of your family, take care of your health, and love God. Everything else, you can live with. All right? But this Iceberg Green Cold Narratives, look at me. This Iceberg Green Cold Narratives, y'all have a good one, man. I'm out. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I also want to say God bless those going through the struggle. Make sure you watch out for them cold narratives that the government trying to push on us, y'all. To all my black people, I will be nothing without y'all. God bless you all.